Monkey. Since January 1st, I've gambled my entire net worth.
Do all that. Come on.
I started this series with $7,000, but after a few losses, loans, and unforeseen expenses, I'm in debt $25,000. The gambling went too far. We need to pivot. I need to make money in areas that doesn't include gambling. My first thought, YouTube. The series has gotten some views, so let me try to accumulate the bag. I need bread, brother. I swear to God, I became Jordan Belfort in his prime. I was making 100 calls a day trying to lock down some sponsors or business deals. Anything to get out of debt. Earn $100K, $20,000, so that'd be like $240K per year. I'm throwing out these absurd numbers. Well, I'm $25,000 in debt. I'm bluffing my dick off. Right, the worst thing I think they'll say is a counter. They're not gonna just straight up say, no, $70,000. Yeah, I'd say more like 20%. And it worked.
Yesterday, I got an offer that changed my life. I'm gonna say this now just so it's on the record. It is April 18th, 7:23 p.m. I got a request to buy 5% of my channel equity for $50,000. If they're giving me $50,000 for 5%, that means 100% of my channel.
So 50K times 20, it's $1 million evaluation.
And that's what they need to break even. So they think it's gonna make a lot more than that.
Oh my God. You didn't say yes, right?
Hey, Dad.
5% is not a hell of a lot. That'll help you get going. Get some money to pay the people that you want to pay. That's a good offer. That's something you should think about.
Would you take that?
I would very seriously consider it, yes, because it's not $5,000, it's $50,000. That's a lot of money.
As far as like our stuff is concerned, you don't really have to worry about it right now. I'm not expecting anything. I'd rather you prioritize getting the business rolling. So, eventually just I don't know. We'll figure it out down the line a month from now when you're here. Until then, you don't have to worry about it. And I kind of suspect you're going to need more money before you're going to need to pay me back anyway.
Okay. All right.
All right. Let me know if you do chat with anybody else. I'll be around later on today.
God damn it. It feels like a fishing pole. Someone just cast a lure.
Before you decline it, then it sounds like you should do some more research.
This deal would change my life. It'd get me out of debt, pay my editor salaries, and give me a healthy bankroll to grind low stakes. I had a call with a potential buyer the following day, and it turns out he wanted more than 5% of my channel. He wanted 5% of me. This includes sponsorships, stream deals, anything Corey Eyring related.
Yesterday was such a good day. There was a way out. I had the way out. I had 15,000 in my hand. Now I'm considering turning it down because it's... Fuck!
It's April 30th and $25,000 in debt. My second editor flew in last night. I had $400 in my checking account, but now we're down to $55 after expenses. I have $2,100 in cash. If I lose this, I have no fucking idea what I'm going to do. My credit card is maxed out. I don't have any money in my savings account. I can't get a new credit card. I need to make money now. The only reason I have money is because I won $1,500 playing poker the other day. But I have to pay my editor. We'll consider this the untouchable.
Just what I imagine it must have been like to be the Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay, well, that actually puts a big fucking damper on things. You get paid. That's good. Fist bump to that. That's good shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1,500. Here's our 2-5 buy-in for tonight. And this is all the fucking cash we have left. If we lose tonight, I'm actually not joking. This is not played up. I have $50 in my savings account. One buy-in.
Are you Corey Eyring?
Yeah.
Can we take a picture?
Yeah, sure.
So.
Oh, fuck, we plundered it.
Like net worth minus 28K?
Minus 28K.
Wow.
I hired 2 editors this weekend, a full-time videographer. So I'm basically gambling with their salary this week.
What's your plan?
My plan is to... I need to win today.
I'll try to table swap to your table.
Okay, sounds good.
Try to stack you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Stack me for $1,500 and buy me dinner for $20.
Yeah.
All right, players, we're going to run that $10 kilo ball.
What's up, man?
How's it going, man? I think that's 15.
15 is right. Any way you want to shift, bro?
Can we do 1,000 green, 5 black?
1,000 green. Is that free? Best.
Thank you, man.
Sure.
My first table was abysmal. A bunch of 80-year-olds not playing hands. In 15 minutes, I'm down $36. I know exactly what to do.
Hi, can I just have a table transfer?
Just to any for 5?
Yeah.
All right, sweetie. We'll get you a seat here in just a bit.
Alright, thanks.
Now I'm on a list to transfer to a different table. Why stay at a table with no action when you could transfer to a much better one? After 10 minutes, I got the call. I transferred tables. As soon as I sat down, 2 players said, "Yo, are you filming?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just filming a vlog." They said, "Oh, don't." I was like, "Okay." So I got up and transferred to another table. After 1 hour of playing, I am down over $100. On the bright side, this table is insane. This player has been overly aggressive, and he's willing to gamble thousands of dollars with really bad hands.
$17.90.
In this case, all I have to do is sit and wait for good cards. In these types of games, all it takes is 1 or 2 hands to make or lose a lot of money.
It's got a king. Ace king.
We win a nice pot with Ace King, and 2 hours into the session, we are in the profit. 5 minutes later, everything changed in one fucking hand. Under the gun raises to $20. The button calls, and the small blind calls as well. This is great, because if I raise, it's going to look like I'm just trying to take down all of the dead money. I make it $110. The original raiser calls, the button calls, and the small blind calls as well. We're going 4 ways to a flop. The flop is 10-8 deuce with 2 spades. The small blind checks. I bet $225. Under the gun goes all in for $350. The button folds. The small blind calls. What the fuck is going on? I really wish that I could re-raise and charge the small blind, but in order to reopen the action, the raise needs to be 2x my bet. So the only option I have is to call or fold. Fuck! Oh God! Obviously I call. We have aces. This is such a draw-heavy board though. The turn is the 9 of diamonds. That is insanely dicey. We're still ahead of flush draws. We're still beating 10x, but we're actually losing to 2 pair sets and straights now. And even hands like Jack 9 or Jack 10 pick up additional equity. If the small blind bets, I'm going to feel very uncomfortable, and we might actually not have the best hand anymore. The small blind decides to check. Crazy enough, now there's a question, do we check back or do we bet? This player is super aggressive, and I think that if he had one of these hands, I think he'd just bet. Considering he checked, I think the probability that we're still ahead is very high. However, this player is all in. In poker, if there are 3 players and 1 is all in, that is the main pot. Any additional betting between me and the player that still have chips will go into a side pot that only him or I can win. This creates a crazy dynamic where it does not make sense to bluff, because even if this player folds, I still have to beat the player who's already all in. The reason I say all this is because it doesn't make sense to jam all in. Because there's no side pot, there's no incentive. I've already explained that. That means if we bet, we have to bet small-ish.
We're trying to build a side pot to charge all these hands that we're still ahead of.
Now the issue, if we bet and this player check jams all in, that's going to be a miserable spot and we've already committed ourselves. I think checking and seeing a free river card is more than reasonable. But this player is really aggressive. This makes his range of hands that he's showing up on this turn card with a lot wider than normal, which means I think we can bet for value a lot thinner than normal. For all of these reasons, this is a really complicated hand. I decide to place a bet. I make it $400. If the small blind check jams, we are going to be at a miserable spot. The small blind does not fold.
He picks up a yellow chip worth $1,000, then puts it down, grabs 4 black chips. Then he makes the call.
We're going off to see one last card with God knows how much money in the middle. Anything but a spade, or a queen, or a 7, or a 10. I feel like I just asked to avoid half the deck. Jesus Christ, keep it clean! The river card is an offsuit deuce! Let's fucking go! This is one of the best cards in the deck. We improved the 2 pair. Now we're beating hands like 10-9. If we didn't have the best hand, now it's even more likely that we do. The small blind checks to me. I only have around $750 behind. I have one move. I'm all in. We show the aces. And under the gun box. Let's go! Yeah! Come the fuck on! We scoop a massive pot, and our stack is now over $3,000. Let's go! I barely even have time to rack my chips up because 3 hands later, I look down at pocket queens. 2 players limp to me. My hands are shaking from the last hand. I raise to $40, and this hand gets even crazier. The guy who said he's going to try to stack us, he makes it 125. Action folds back to the second limper.
And that's, you got 510 total, is that right?
361 more.
Okay. Raise.
This player re-raises to $500. Think about your local games. When someone limps in early position and now they re-raise, what does that mean? Aces or kings. We are insanely deep, and this player covers me. He has $5,000 in his stack. I just won $1,500. I don't know, man. I actually have no idea what to do here, but I cannot afford to lose this money. If either of these players have an ace or king in their hand, our edge is only 20%. I'm not willing to risk my entire stack. I've made more than enough today. I think I'm just going to tuck my tail between my legs and get out of here. The other player folds as well, and you won't believe what this guy shows.
One of your.
Hey, Corey. Hey, be careful, because I think from over there he can see your screen.
Oh, okay.
Because I can see it, so anyone over here, if they were looking at your screen, they would see your screen of your whole card.
Yeah, okay, so
when you peeled, when you pulled your cards up, I could see there were face cards. It looked like king, queen, maybe, off-suited. But I couldn't, I don't know that, but it was a little too close to.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, after that, I think it's time to rack up.
Take care. Alright, see you, man.
Hello, man.
Hello.
10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. This is 29, 29, 40, 29, 42. 29, 42.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
5, 6, 7, 20, 80. There you go, sir. Pleasure doing business.
Yeah.
This editor and I worked a lot trying to get him up to speed with my style. I thought he had potential, but he we weren't quite on the same page.
If you notice in all these shots, my computer's open too, because I'm editing alongside him. I'm the one doing all the editing, and he's pretty much trying to learn my style. I'm doing all the work, and I'm paying him for it.
His flight was scheduled to leave tomorrow. If he left, I was really nervous that we would never sync up. I decided to extend his flight and book him another Airbnb.
One problem. There's always a problem. I can't book the goddamn flight. I have $30 in my checking account. Oh, this kid's in Korea. Hold on.
Your call has been forwarded.
Do you have PayPal? I think they froze my Zelle, but we could try it. Anthony, you are legitimately a lifesaver. Come on, boys!
I borrowed money from 2 of my friends. I'll get them back whenever I have it. If you notice a trend here, a lot of this debt is accrued from off-the-felt financial blunders. Buying a MacBook, buying Airbnbs, buying an editor, buying another editor, buying more Airbnbs. It's not cheap to run a business, but I'm not doing it optimally.
I've worked 13 hours today. It doesn't feel like I did enough. Everyone thinks it's crazy. Everyone thinks you're crazy until you do it. You're always crazy until you succeed. I just don't give a fuck what people think. I'd rather take a leap and hit the ground than never jump at all. Do you really want to live your entire life and play it safe? Do you really want to wake up one day, you're 85, on your deathbed with no memories because you played it safe? You have this vision in your head, this unfulfilled dream tormenting you for eternity. It's stuck in my head. And if I don't pursue that, I'll be damned. I just don't give a fuck. I have to try. I have to try. If I fail, fine. I woke up, gave it everything I have in pursuit of that ideal. I came up short. I'll try again tomorrow. I succeed or die trying. I swear to God, there's no alternative. Last thing. I got a sponsorship offer for $10,000. But honestly, I might have to turn this one down too.